What? What's happened? Who are you people? And where am I? What? What is this outfit? Quit staring!
Hey, Mr. Creator. What's that outfit for our princess here? You're right. Was that outfit for our princess here your idea?
I thought I needed some fan service.
Nice.
Hey, you two! What are you staring at? You filthy pervs!
Huh? I think you'd be better off saying filthy. I think you'd be better off saying filthy to our little fly on the wall over there.
Huh? Why me?
If you don't say anything, that means you're the one thinking the perviest of things.
I am not.
Yeah! Big Brother is not that kind of person!
Nellie, that's just the kind of creature men are. You have to understand that, for his sake.
But I'm saying that Big Brother isn't like that! He's different!
If I may, I have no idea what's happening here. What on earth is going on, and where are we?
Okay, I'll explain from the beginning as best as I can.
Okay.
Nice outfit.
Oh, that's all. Kinda difficult to comment on.
By the way, just your regular voice, no accent.
Okay. Oh, that's all kind of difficult to comment on, but it's not like I don't believe you. I can see things are pretty crazy just by looking around.
But wow! The princess turned out not to be an NPC!
Haha, princess. Yeah, you know, that's not really the kind of person I am.
So you too! You clicked through Rayume Heaven.
Yeah, well, yeah. I downloaded 7th Lair, and right when I opened it up, I totally lost consciousness.
What was your screen name?
I didn't have anything like that. I downloaded games but never interacted. Oh, maybe one time. I posted as an
But it's too weird calling you Anon. Please, tell us your name, princess.
It's Maria. Maria Campanella. That's my real name.
Did you say Maria?
Huh?
Is she a friend of yours?
Wow. I thought vaguely that I remember your face from somewhere. I saw you in a game magazine 4 years ago.
4 years ago? You certainly have a good memory.
I certainly do. Oh, yeah. That was the reason that I made my way to indie game making. You know the game Farmy Farm? That had millions of downloads? She's the one who made it.
Ah, I know Farmy Farm. Everyone played it in my school.
The maker was a female, huh? I didn't know it that well, but I knew that it was quite popular. It was quite a hot topic.
someone amazing like that was on Reunion Heaven.
You usually don't ever remember the names or faces of the game makers. You're a different breed, Royaume Heaven guy.
That's so good! You have a super famous person playing your game. You should get her autograph when we get back to reality. I want to get it too!
Nellie, as a game maker myself, it really doesn't make me happy to hear you put it like that. We should be on the same level, both being creators. Yet, to a normal person like you, I'm a peasant in her presence. So you can consider me to be a competitor. I mean, I know I'm not, but... damn.
Well, let's forget about my game and hurry up and finish this, yeah? Let's get it done and get out.
How are we supposed to finish it though? Nothing changed after we beat the Demon Lord.
Usually what happens with things like this, let's go back to town first. There's the final scene, and then the ending credits can roll in after the player feels good about himself.
Okay, let's head back. We beat the Demon Lord, so things should be all wrapped up.
I wonder if the townspeople have a feast prepared for us.
Hey,
What is it?
I actually really like the Royaume Heaven games.
Oh, really? Thank you so much.
Okay, shall we?
I know, it's just my own warped cynicism. Just jealousy, shameful. All the NPCs greeted us in celebration upon our return. Nellie and Mell got in character and joined them in jumping around. It's still unsettling to hear the same empty lines repeated over and over. But still, thinking that it was all finally over, there's some sentimentality to it. Knowing that we finally be able to return, and I'll be able to see her. It gave me the first peace of mind in some time. And then, the game. It finished. Huh?
Wait, what's going on here? Didn't we just see the credits?
If not, then what was that? Does this mean to start over?
Wait, is this a graveyard?
Because it's the starting scene, I think. This is where I first descended from the sky.
So, wait. Does this mean...
Huh? Wait a second. Isn't someone missing? There was a guy that kind of seemed like a girl here, right?
Huh? Thought you mentioned it. He's gone. Where'd he go off to? At a time like this, too.
Mell?
I'll go look for him.
It's dangerous to go alone. There's monsters. Let's all stay together and go.
It's fine.
Huh?
It's fine. I'll go find him myself. You all don't have to come with me.
Hey, why are you being so...
I said leave me alone!
Ah, so here you are. Just looking all over for you.
Turn off your game more, Josh. And you too, Joanne.
How's this?
Higher.
Is this any better?
Maybe a bit higher.
Wait, that's as high as I can go. If I can get closer to the mic, that might help.
Okay, I think that's fine then.
Just looking all over for you.
Mell?
Big brother.
Right. I have to tell you about my controls.
Stop it. Stop it. Why do you have to say that now? Big brother! Let's go somewhere private, not here.
Hey, Mel, what are you saying? Controls? Did you hit your head?
Before that, you have to understand something about me.
Mell.
I'm telling you to stop. Please, not that. Don't say it in front of them.
I'm your very own personal NPC. Thanks so much for making Mell and Ryu May Heaven.
Hey, Josh, turn on that sound effect for unmuting yourself so it's not recorded. What? What's happening? What is this?
You had some little some little charade up your sleeve, I see. Hey Mel, not funny. Absolutely not funny at all. We've had enough with humans turning NPCs with AIDS friend.
I wouldn't have normally been in 7th Lair. But having Pinky Rose and no Mell would have just been too strange. So that's why I'm here too.
Listen to me.
Stop it. Big brother, stop it. I know that. I already know. I already heard all this.
But naturally, I have no player.
Hey, you punk! Cut it out and get back to normal. The normal, useless little turd we all know. This is me ordering you here!
No, Mell isn't. It didn't turn to an NPC.
He's been an NPC since the beginning.
Cut out this nonsense this instant. Maria, who only just met us, perhaps, but... Michelle, not you too!
So okay, Nellie. I want you to control me. I want you to be my player. I'm your very own personal NPC.
Stop it! No! Why did you reset?
Okay, come on. Try and move me with your wheel. It's okay. You'll get used to it quickly.
This can't be happening. Hey, Nellie. Drop it already. Joke's over. Nellie!
He's an imaginary, a sock puppet. That is it, right? If we consider that this is a game world, that's what his lines right now indicate. This guy here is the girl's NPC. He has nothing inside him. I have no idea how that actually works, but... this Mell character here moves and talks however Nellie here wills it. Everything up until now was a performance by her. He was a doll that was being controlled completely by her.
That's... You have to say that right now. You can't assume as much what Mell was saying. You didn't have to go and lay it out.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
Because it's hard for her? That's irrelevant. In fact, when your fake persona gets revealed, it's an incredibly painful thing. You get ridiculed, ostracized, sometimes banned completely. At least I'm not berating her about it.
You don't know what kind of circumstances she was in.
It's okay. It's as she says. It's true. All of it. It was a persona I created. I don't have a big brother. I'm an only child. I got bullied at school and started shutting myself in. I eventually started thinking, I wish I had an awesome older brother. Someone who would always be nice to me and would never yell at me. A big brother, like a prince, who would always want to be by my side. But it never seemed real just having him in my head. That's why I used the internet.
So, the Mell in Ryume Heaven was...
it was actually me. And it wasn't only in Ryume Heaven. I made an imaginary brother on lots of sites. Writing on different forums and chatting with people. When it was in words, I didn't know. I really felt like Mell was there with me. And looking at the chat logs, I really thought Mell existed. It made me feel like he was there, on the other side of the computer. It made me really happy. But in reality, not only do I not have friends, I don't have a big brother either. I'm all alone. For so long, I was keeping up 2 acts. And when I woke up in this world, I saw Mell before me. And he gave me the same explanation he did just now. I had no idea how, but in my mind, when I thought I wanted him to do this or that or say this, he did it all seamlessly. It surprised me at first, but then I thought it was a dream. If it was a dream, I never wanted to wake up. Because the brother I always imagined I had was right here with me.
I still don't believe it. Hey, Mell, is it really true? Mell.
Big brother won't speak as he is. The tutorial is already over. If I don't give him commands, he won't do anything.
I see. Some of the pieces of the puzzle are starting to come together. When I first met you, the reason we were already fully convinced this was a game world was...
Right. Before you, I had already encountered something unreal. If this was the real world, there's no way it could be possible.
That's why he would drift off at intense moments.
I couldn't always focus on him. When I was in no state to give Mell commands. The cat's out of the bag. It's easy to see now, right? Mel's reactions were always pretty similar to mine, right? And plus, he never said anything that was upsetting or conflicted with me. I mean, I was controlling him just the way I wanted to. Maybe that's the reason he always had Agerton. Something to do with the way the system sees him. It would be a bad thing if one of us died. Because we're all humans, you know? But Mell was never prioritizing the living. The game might have been looking out for us from the start. I really can't tell if this game is designed to be nice or cruel. You can be mad at me. I was deceiving you. In real life, too. I was always trolling and being combative on the forum.
Do you think I could be mad after hearing a confession like that?
Yeah.
If this was the usual JB, you would immediately call me out and ridicule me.
Well, I didn't know your circumstances in real life, so
if you don't know someone in real life, maybe you shouldn't do that anyway.
Nellie, do you remember what you said last night? If Mell was truly a person who didn't exist, while I don't want to believe it, I understand. But still, I know that you have friends. How should I put it? One of them might be kinda lame, and another is annoying to the point where he gets angry at a drop of a hat. But even those should count for something, right? You don't have your imaginary big brother. You're not alone.
Well, I fully understand now that you're a complete handful of cringe. But, despite that, I suppose it's possible to stay acquainted.
You really are like a game character.
Silence, fool!
But really, I mean, I'm kind of an emotional wreck. And the terrible things I said to you too, that was all the real me.
Thinking back to it now, it wasn't really anything for me to be concerned about. Thanks to that, things actually stayed interesting.
Well, I won't bother questioning any of it now.
Wow, thank you. I never thought that you would accept all this so considerately.
Well, it wasn't as though you were doing something bad.
Actually, I'm more impressed than anything. You were pulling it off flawlessly. Controlling another character while moving and speaking yourself. Most people couldn't do something like that.
I've been putting on an act for a long time, so I'm used to it, for better or worse. I've had Mell in my mind for a long time, but I have to put an end to it. Let's have an offline meetup. We have to meet in real life.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll give it some thought.
Big brother. I have to say goodbye. Big brother. I know you don't really exist, but thank you for being with me. It wasn't like I was just playing with a doll either. I knew I was doing something cringy, but here in 7th Lair, I felt your presence. I wanted to see you here with me. And I wanted to talk with you. I wanted to hear you say my name with your kind, gentle voice. I wanted this happiness to go on. But I'm okay now. Goodbye.
Hey, I'm sorry to dampen the touching mood we have going here, but how are we getting back?
Oh.
Ah! That's right! What the hell's going on here? We beat the Demon Lord, did we not?
Yeah! Why are we still inside the game?
No. Does it never end? If the player turns off the system, the game ends. But the game world inside continues for eternity. You can try again as many times as you want.
Like, New Game Plus?
What? So, is this where we live now? We can never get back to reality? You mean we have to wander around here forever? No. I had to return. It can't end like this.
Something's unlocked.
Huh?
We're not finished, I bet. The first playthrough is over, but something else got unlocked. Some games are like that. Like the true boss will appear. Or a secret event happens. Dark Knight. Did you plan for something to happen the second time around?
No, I didn't think that far ahead.
Just assume then. When you finished making the game, would you have made second playthrough elements?
I may have. No, I definitely would have.
I knew it. Your games never play by the typical rules.
Okay, so if we find whatever game element got unlocked, then this time it'll end for real?
But what are we looking for? As it is now, nothing seems to have changed.
Let's go to town and gather info. NPCs might say something different.
Hey, we're already thus far, so why don't we just ask the maker directly?
Huh?
That's where indie games shine. You're closer to the maker. They actually respond to you and stuff.
Yeah, but I don't know anything.
Not you. The one who wrote the game after the original scenario. Hey, are you listening, other creator? We just cleared 7th Lair. If there's a secret here, I think it's about time you spilled the beans.
What?
What's happening?
It's crashing!
They're showing themselves.
Oh, my eyes are all flashy.
This view is making me dizzy!
Great, now we have no idea where to go.
No. I feel like I know where to go. Right now, I feel like I know. It feels like someone's calling to me. There's something about it feels familiar. I can feel it. On the other side is static. Let's go! What's waiting for us after we dove through the pool of static was an old living room from some mansion. There's a large fireplace before us, complete with logs crackling in the flames. There's a single rocking chair, like one anyone would have before a fireplace. There's a dark tinge to the air around us.
But where are we?
An old fireplace, a rocking chair. I've seen this scene before.
This is Fairy House.
Fairy House was the first game released to the world. Once the players sat in a rocking chair, the fairies would appear before them. Continuing to teach the fairies words would increase their conversational capacity bit by bit. It's a simple game with a simple system, but still, being my first game, it meant something special to me. So it's the first one that I update as well.
Why is the secret area Fairy House? Is it related to 7th Lair somehow?
Don't ask me. Looking around here, there's no one other than us. Nothing seemed blatantly out of the ordinary. The room is dark, the fire our only source of light. There was a lonely air of solitude about the room.
Well, this is a letdown. We made it to the endgame, but there's not even a last boss or anything similar.
It's not scary at all. I don't know. It feels familiar, yet sad. That's how it made me feel too. Right. It's hard to see in this dim light, and it feels so somber. But it makes me think of Fairy House. I liked that game the best.
At any rate, there doesn't seem to be any kind of last boss stronger than the Demon Lord here.
Hang on a second. There's no exit here.
What? Oh, you're right. There's no door or anything.
Huh? What? Are we shut in now? Is some sort of escape scene about to start?
Maybe it's just part of the game? Like, I don't know. They're recreating Fairy House close to the real thing or something like that.
The real thing. It makes you feel that way, but something's lacking.
In Fairy House, once you started the game, you saw the fireplace, but there was no other element to it.
Ah, right. Now that you mention it. Usually there's a title screen or some options menu. There's literally nothing else here. And there's not even a tutorial. Sheesh. That's exactly what we need. There's no consideration for the players, no polish. You just can't do a game right.
No, it's not that it's unpolished. It's just the way it is. What I wanted to do with Fairy House wasn't make it like a game, but actually the opposite. I wanted to do away with what a game is entirely. So, even if people were dissatisfied with it, I had no intention of improving it. Changing any settings would have been an improvement. To me, it would have been made worse.
But isn't making it easier better? You could have had a lot more people play it that way.
For a creator, there are certain things they can give up, other things they can't. No matter how confusing it is, or how little there is to grasp at, if I put even one such expository line into Fairy House, then the fairies would truly cease to exist. By having the players spend time to search within themselves for how to connect with the fairies, their existence would become something real for the player. In a way, I made it difficult on purpose.
You're living in the wrong age. No one wants to exercise in vanity in their games these days.
A game that contains none of the creator's ego is just a useless commodity. Something like that can never become a masterpiece.
But it doesn't matter if it doesn't sell. Something being unrecognized means it might as well not exist. There are plenty of approaches that could nab your success. What you need to think about is how to get your content out there into the world.
What you think of first is what you want to express. Even if millions of people download your game, it will leave no impression on them. If they forget about it after a number of months, and it fades away like a news headline, then can you really say it exists?
Are you trying to put me down right now?
Yeah.
Ugh.
I downloaded a game 4 years ago. I think it was well researched, and it definitely considered the users in the design. But that was all that I got from it. All your other ones were that way too. They sell well in the moment, but they never remained a topic for long. You only made something to sell and didn't have any sort of expression to go with it.
Don't act like you know, buddy. Can you say your dumb games leave a lasting impression? You don't even have that many.
You do indeed. Nellie, Aiden's friends as well. It's already a 4-year-old game. And Giselle too.
You're talking so idealistically. It almost makes me want to puke. You produce no results. And you have no right to denounce my games. You're just barking at the moon.
Huh?
And now you're taking jabs out of me, out of regret over your own games. Bashing on someone who actually made money and trying to put yourself on a pedestal. Try and talk once you're actually in the same league as me.
Hey! Calm down, you two. Why do you have to start fighting all of a sudden?
Agreed. Can you two have your little rivalry debate later? It's not the time for it right now.
Yeah, sorry. Alright. I just get a little fired up when people take shots at me. Maybe it's my creator genes.
Jeez. I'm exhausted already. Can't leave this room as we are. So everyone, search around and find a way to do so. I'll be observing from here. Report back when you found something.
Not planning on helping again.
This is something that other things should do. I should take a few moments rest.
Jacopo then sat down in a rocking chair near the fire. The chair creaked from the weight of him sitting down. Before that sound stopped, a voice echoed in the room. Ray.
Hello, JB.
Oh wait, this is a different character. Luna.
Hello, JB.
Huh?
What?
Let's have a nice chat together.
What's going... This was how Fairy House started. When the players sat down in a rocking chair, the fairy appeared before them, which meant that Jacopo was sitting down. Started out Fairy House?
What? So this is the actual voice of the fairies.
Where is it coming from, though?
It was such an odd voice. It was indistinct, yet flowed sharply into your head. But it sounded like a young girl's voice. It was also like that of an elderly woman's. Something about it was enchanting. If something such as magic actually existed, it wasn't magical spells or something in the game, but rather the mesmerizing effect of the voice itself. Just hearing the voice threatened to put you in a trance, enchanting you to madness.
Let's talk together, JB. I was looking forward to talking to you.
Talk? I'll do no such thing. You're the perpetrator of all this, yes? Reveal yourself to us this instant!
Did something happen today?
Hey! Don't play games with me!
The start was exactly the same as the fairy house I made. At first, the fairy couldn't have a coherent conversation. As he taught them more words, certain parameters were unlocked. They could greet you like this. Eventually, we asked you questions. Remember programming that exact question we just heard.
Well, yes, it's been a string of disasters. I've been forced into some crazy games, and to make it worse, we still can't find an exit. Hurry up and return us to a world at once!
What does disaster mean?
What does it mean? Are you toying with me? This is all you're doing, right? Why are you putting us through this nonsense? Answer me!
There are too many words for me to answer, JB.
You little...
Calm down, please. That's the pre-programmed answer. The fairy's only doing as the system dictates.
What? If that's the case, then why are we in Fairy House in the first place? This is a deliberately made secret area. Or are we merely being made to do something pointless again? Put an end to this nonsense. I'm sick of it.
You seem to be tired.
What?
Something sad happened to you, I see.
Hey, no more games. What are you talking about?
Please, tell me about the sad thing that happened today. I will listen.
What are...
It's okay. There's nothing to worry about. I'm here to support you. It is okay.
What the...
It's as though the voice is trying to soothe them. As you continue talking to the fairy, he starts to adjust the words you use and the nature of your conversations. And the fairy's phrases and demeanor also start to change. When Giselle used the metaphor of a consular to describe the fairies, she wasn't wrong. For example, sad, painful, struggle, hate, sick of it, angry, pointless. Repeating these kinds of negative words again and again. The fairies start using phrases to sound accepting of your problems.
It is okay, JB.
Stop. Don't say that right now.
What's wrong, JB? Why are you shaking?
You are doing a good enough job. You are not a bad person in any way.
I'm telling you to stop.
Jacopo. Others were confused by what they were witnessing. Being the creator of this, knew all too well. I knew why. Why the fairy seemed to be consoling him.
Who was it that hurt you? It is okay. Let us not think too deeply about it and have a good rest. I am your friend. Please, do not worry. It is okay.
For certain types of people, having overly enthusiastic support only made things harder and added to their stress. What they needed was only someone to be accepting of them. But the fact that the fairy was using such overly comforting language to him must have meant that Jacopo, have you ever told the fairy that you wanted to die?
What? JB? But why?
Is Citalopram doing well? Is Sulperide one of your friends?
Stop it. Stop talking. No more. I'm quitting the game. Force quit. Fairy House, quit.
It is okay. Let's depend on our friends.
I'm ordering you to stop.
Letting his rage take over, Jacopo slammed a rocking chair to his side, A loud crash echoed throughout the room. The now huffing and puffing Jacopo's face was as pale as a ghost.
What was that just now? Something?
It's the name of a medicine to treat depression.
Depression? What?
No! I'm not that weak of a man. The only one here to like that is not me, but Dark Dork over there. He's the one who should be depressed. He's a bottom-feeding game maker with no fame and no money. He fits that bill perfectly. Hey, Barry, listen to you. You're saying it to the wrong person. I'm not like that at all.
I've never been to a psychiatrist. Jacopo.
No. I'm not a bottom feeder. I'm not like you. I'm higher up.
Calm down, man. No one's trying to call you out on anything.
I'm in the company. I'm employed. You got that? An NBC corporation. A listed company, you hear?
NVC Corporation.
Oh yes. A very selective company that rejects even top-level candidates or graduates.
What year?
Huh?
I mean, what year did you enter the company as a new hire? Your age is fine too.
I'm 26. But what is that?
26. So you joined as a new hire at 22?
What does that matter to you?
I'm 25. And should also point out that I'm an employee of NVC.
Huh?
The year before I joined, they didn't take any new employees fresh out of college. Not even once.
No. Wait. Right. I forgot. I took 1 year to study abroad, so I ended up graduating a year later. So, that makes us the same year in the company.
But I've never seen your face before.
This is a massive corporation that struts around the world. It eats smaller companies for breakfast. Obviously, you couldn't know the face of every one of your colleagues.
Yeah, well, usually you'd be right. That is, if you didn't know the way we roll. All of us that joined the same year are really close-knit, so even those in office in other countries were all linked on Facebook. In fact, if we're not linked, the first thing that jumps onto my mind is why not? To be blunt, not being in the NVC Facebook group is both weird and hard to believe. Everyone is open about having their real face in their pics. So the idea that I've never seen your face or even your name is, you know.
But... No, wait. You made a game. That was a hit, didn't you? You said you're working in a company? Aren't you the one that's lying here?
Jacopo, just stop.
Oh, you mean Farmy Farm? That was basically a free game. I didn't make any money from it. And of course, since then, I've made a few other simple games just to share. They managed to reach about 5,000 or 6,000 users, but the price is under $2. And after fees and whatnot, I only end up getting about $1. Even then, they take months to finish. If I could get more out of a shorter time, I could probably get by about making those apps alone, but I don't really have it in me. That's the story there. I'm just a normal company worker.
How can a normal company worker? You're a contracted employee at a listed corporation. And as a side gig, you make games that sell 5 or 6,000? Nothing could possibly go smooth for anyone.
It hardly went smoothly. I've worked hard at it. I'm not gonna let anyone think it was just luck or something. But I think I figured out what kind of person you are, JB. Your true form is a filth, jealous liar. You look down in the scorn of others, trying to keep your fake persona in equilibrium. That's why you were always trolling Dark Knight at Roya Ume Heaven. You're someone who does nothing trying to bring down others for doing something. Isn't that right, JB?
No.
Now that I think about it, on the forums you were always the quickest to reply. To be so ready at the keyboard. There's no way you could be an office worker living on society's schedule, is there?
JB. It's not really a bad thing, okay? Maybe you tried to push Dark Knight a little much here and there. But all you did was fib about your life a little. It's kind of similar to the way I did. Something happened. Enough to make you mentally unwell, right? It's not your fault then. What's wrong with trying to get well with medicine? Everyone has times when they're unstable in life. You were a little hard on him. Don't make that face.
Maria, it's not necessary to be so combative with your words like that.
Well, come on, it pisses me off. You had lots of your games that made you dissed to high heaven by him, right? In reality, all that JB here was doing was spewing his own insecurities at all over them. Me, I focus on reality. With such a poor guy as him being the target of my truth, I know I'm gonna look like a bad guy. But still, it doesn't override all the times he lied and looked down on other people for no reason. You too. You should have gotten mad at him. I think for now, you at least owe Dark Knight an apology. It's payback for all the times you teased him and tried to insult his social standing.
It's fine. I don't really care about that. I don't desire any kind of apology.
Really?
Really. There's more hostility online than I could get in a lifetime. Why should I care about him alone?
Well, if you say so.
But why? The usual JB is so bold and full of confidence. He doesn't at all seem like the person who would say something about wanting to die. That's how it seemed on the forum too.
You can be any way you want to be with words. That went for you as well, right? So that's what it came down. This guy here.
Enough. Stop already. Cut me a break, please. Getting caught up as someone is the worst thing for me. But it's like you say. I'm in no position to be criticizing Dark Knight. It's me. I'm the shadow. The meat. I'm 26 years old, and I haven't even found a single job yet. Everyone around me is moving forward, getting married. I've accomplished nothing. Since I failed to get a job after my first search, I've been stuck. I haven't been able to turn it around. Yet, I think of myself as a distinguished person. I can never take a normal job, and the pride keeps getting bigger and bigger. And on the forums and 7th Lair, I played a character. I try and tread on others with a territory feeling of superiority. Only to return to my depression hours later. Asking what happened is pointless, because nothing happened. And that was the problem. There's not even an identifiable reason for why I wanted to die. I just want to because there's nothing but emptiness in my life. And I have no one to open up to about this. So I spend my time bashing free games online. No, it's not bad. Fairy House is a really good game, Dark Dork. I feel like someone finally listened. Accepted me. You say you didn't mind it, but I feel sorry I did that. I think I definitely was jealous in some way. If we get back to reality, I won't troll anymore. And I won't write anything on Resume Heaven. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Thinking back, some of it's fun, too. Plus, just with texts, I didn't understand anything about you. But now, I feel like I know you. Maybe our interactions can be a little different now. And I know how you feel about not being able to do anything. I mean, look at me, I'm hanging on the edge too. But it's not over. Both of us. Our lives aren't over by a long shot. As ones who gather in Reunion Heaven, we have a connection. Don't say you won't write anything, but yeah. Let's meet up when we get back. I know that right now, you need someone to listen to you.
Okay. Let me join too. We should all be friends. We were just saying we should all meet up sometime anyway.
Are you too sure about that? That could be a hassle to be around. If I'm left to talk normally, all I can be is negative.
That's fine, really. I'm overall a pretty negative thinker too.
Oh. Okay. Wow. I didn't think you all processed that so easily. I wasn't anticipating that.
Well, it's because we're all similar in a way.
Well then, now we have to make the negative faction.
I don't know about that name, though.
Hey, maybe that's the link for us here in the 7th Lair?
Huh?
I feel like all the people gathered here, have something heavy that they're dealing with. Everyone's kind of like that. Like this girl here, and this guy. And yeah, I didn't actually meet him, but the Dutch decapitator was here too. We were all in Yuya Ome Heaven, so we ended up in 7th Lair. The cause of it was that we downloaded the game. I feel like it's not only that.
Hey, so what about you? That would mean that you have some issues too. What issues could you possibly have? You work at a famous corporation, are internet famous. You might as well be in a different dimension than us.
Yeah, I'm sure it's just the stress of being a prodigy. We have our own worries too.
An unfortunate issue to have.
Yeah, you know. And hey, I was thinking about the name 7th Lair. The 7th of what? Lair? Is that supposed to be like area, like in a game? Somehow I don't know exactly what that is. So I had the idea that maybe 7th Lair is actually the 7th layer.
Huh? 7th layer?
What do you mean?
You need to read more books, buddy. Books, you hear. Get that imagination moving. Well, according to Dante, the 7th circle would be the closest illusion.
The Divine Comedy?
Huh? What? What? I don't get it.
The Divine Comedy by Dante, one of the sections is Descent through the Infernal. It speaks about the layout of Hell. Hell exists in many layers on top of one another. The deeper the layer, the more heinous the sin. The seventh layer is where those who committed violence are sent.
Violence? I've never hurt anyone in my life.
Violence has a broad definition, of course. There's violence against others, like what the Dutch decapitator did. But there's also suicide, meaning violence against yourself.
That's absurd. I still haven't planned body.
You just said still, didn't you? It means there's a possibility of it happening.
But it still doesn't fit. You're saying that the Inferno Dante envisioned is where we are now. But this isn't hellish, nor were we made to suffer. We're only being made to play a game. Can such an absurd hell exist?
Then maybe we're about to start our suffering. Never being able to leave this room, unable to ever atone, we're made to stress and worry. And what if that was it?
So, wait. This is the end? Does 7th layer not actually have an ending? I finally made some friends too. I was planning on trying so much harder in life too. Is there nothing we can do about this?
That's merely a guess. This is not over. Maria, you're the one who said that we need to meet with the creator directly. That there's something on the second playthrough. We had to find a true creator, that's what this place is. That there's some common link between us. The one who's pulling the strings.
Well, then you gotta think, Dark Knight. The one who's the most knowledgeable about Fairy House is you. It's time to draw the card. The card that pulls the Puppet Master out of the shadows. Right.
At the moment, we're frozen in place. We got past the static and thought we could meet the creator of 7th Lair, but instead, the fairy's just the same one I programmed. With no hints to go off, how she expect me to just draw the proverbial card we needed? Is there something here? Oh! No, it's nothing big, or it probably isn't. Looking at that fireplace more closely, it's looping.
The fireplace is looping.
The fire itself, it's just repeating the same motions. So that means it's not actual fire, but just a visual where the fire would be. The town's 7th Lair was the same. The crackling sound of flames was just a loop of the same sound effect.
Yeah, so what about it?
I mean, isn't it a little weird?
Everything's been weird since the start. What's weird about a fake fire at this point?
Right. Except, for them to use the sound effects and visuals, it means they're trying to reproduce Fairy House exactly according to the game. And yet, there's no theme song.
Oh, right! I didn't notice! After the patch came out in February, there was a theme song added to it.
Right. Started playing once you put it up for Air House. Perhaps they overlooked it?
Was it just an oversight? I somehow doubted that whoever created this is the type to throw something together haphazardly. If that's the case, I think it was done intentionally.
Or for what purpose?
Well, we would have to ask whoever planned it. Wait. Ask whoever planned it. Right! This could very well be it. Our way to communicate with the mastermind.
What do you mean by that?
If something was left out intentionally, the players get curious. Want to ask whoever made it. But the ones to go that far are the most hardcore fans. Usually people just write off as a bug or an oversight.
If we're players who would go as far as to concern ourselves with the creator, maybe we're supposed to be the ones who sing it. The creator probably wants to hear from people like us.
At least, so I think their aim is.
I can sing it! I definitely remember all the lyrics.
I played it nearly every day. So I suppose I remember them as well.
You played it that much, huh?
And you, Maria? If you can, I think it's best if we all sing together.
Yeah, sure. I'll sing.
You know the lyrics too?
Well, yeah.
Okay. Can we start? Let's all start on 4. Can you hear the voice?
The voice always there for you. Can you
Come on, sing it.
hear the voice
You're on mute, Maria.
The voice always there for you.
you shall
The voice of Fairy.
Someday you shall be away.
Her voice will never fade away.
As memories have not gone away.
when it comes to the oppressive days for you.
Can you hear?
Remember days I was with you. Days of
I shall send you the voice of a fairy.
Can you hear?
Through
Always there for
Huh?
someday.
Isn't that the wrong name there? It's Song, right?
I don't think it's wrong. I mean, I've listened to it so many times. Which do you think it is, JB?
I'm pretty sure it's wrong.
Huh? No, come on, it's...
Roan is the correct lyric. That's the lyric in the patch for version 2.2 that I uploaded to Rayum Heaven.
version 2.2?
I thought something was off here. You said you only posted anonymously. They quite well informed about Rayum's Heaven's happenings. Also about my games in general.
I was just a lurker. And the games, well, I had to keep an eye on the potential rival and...
But that's not it. There's something more definitive. Then couldn't possibly be the case, given your appearance. The theme song. We did 2 versions of it. Giselle?
Wait, let's sing it one more time.
Why? That one wasn't bad at all. I want to change the lyrics. Just the end part. Not the Stone River, but the Rhone River.
Huh? Well, we visit the Seon.
I just think I have such nice memories at that place. I kind of wanted to have it be our secret.
For you only, have the fairy song resonate within the Seone River.
Okay. Let's do another recording.
Okay.
But I want to keep this one anyway.
You said you wanted it to be our secret, but there's another, and I would like for them to know the true version of the song. He's the only person I can actually call a friend. He's important. So, I want him to hear it too.
Okay, I understand. If it's someone like that, then I support it. His unreleased version of Fairy House. What I uploaded to Rayum Heaven was version 2.2. The version with Stone River and this theme song is version 2.1. I only gave it to one other person. There are only 3 people in this world who would sing Stone River in the song. Wait, what? And beyond.
What the heck? I never knew you did that.
Why did you lie? You always said you were a man.
Ah, shit. Looks like I just shot myself in the foot. I was really trying hard to make you think I was someone else.
Answer me.
Emil, the one who always wrote on the forums? He was always so much nicer than Dark Knight than the others. So I kind of thought So I kind of thought they knew one another in real life too. He was a she.
A girl? Pretending to be a guy?
That doesn't really matter right now. What's important now is it.
Like hell it doesn't. You were lying to me for 5 whole years. Not only that, You're actually a content creator? One who had more hits than me to boot. Even though you always said you weren't.
Is this really the time to bring it up?
Beyond?
Whatever. Is this really the time to bring it up? You're supposed to be getting the true mastermind to show himself.
If I don't now, then when? So, were you always looking down on me? You revel at how I never got any hits, didn't you? And I thought you were my friend. You deceived me. So, answer me, Imion.
Ugh. If I told you the truth, you wouldn't have kept me being a friend. Kept being my friend.
What? No,
No, you definitely wouldn't have. That's the kind of guy you are. If you knew I was a woman, you would have stopped talking to me. And if you knew I made Farmy Farm, you would have seen me as an opponent from the point on, complete with your selfish, poor me, inferiority complex. But you would have pushed me away. I mean, even now, the first thing that came to your mouth was accusing me of reveling over your download count. Without even so much as a glimpse at the relationship we've established, the first thing you put forward is your own insecurities.
but still, a friendship built on false premises?
What false premise?
What?
As far as I know, I've never lied to you.
But you have. I mean, you're not a man.
I never asked to be born in this body.
What?
Wait, are you... what is it? Transgender?
Yeah, that's what they like to call it.
But... if you had just told me, then I...
Why didn't you open up to me? The reason is simple. Because I want to stay and in the end, this appearance will always be stuck on me like glue. Even if I told you what kind of person I really was, you might have just said okay. But you can never consider someone a man who has the body of a woman. You can never shake the incongruity.
But if that's the case, then... right. With modern medicine, isn't there a way to do it? It's not exactly as though you were hurting for money.
Ha! What a thing to just let roll off your tongue. You think it's just like fiction, and you just flip your gender whenever you want? As far as money goes, it takes more than just your imagining. And beyond that, the physical burden on the body is huge. And despite your now shortened lifespan, what you get is a far cry from your ideal. Your average person tends to think that way. Nothing to worry about with today's technology. As long as you have the money, you can fix any and all problems you have. But it's not like that. You can't totally reverse your gender. You can get something vaguely similar and make your life a tiny bit less painful. And not to mention, you think you can just change it after being well into your 20s? It would flip your relationship upside down, and you might even lose your job. And that's not the only risk. It's very likely your family and relatives would hate you for it. Everyone says on the surface that discrimination is bad, but society pushes away whoever they suspect is the ticking time bomb. And even my parents, they cried and pleaded me to stop. And when they made me go to shrink, they all said the same thing. Can't you just give it up? In the end, I realized that the only option was left to give up. Fully Be Myself was online, or through some character in a game. You tried to hate on Farmy Farm, saying it had no substance or whatever. But you know, I made that for a girl.
Huh?
I wanted her to like it, to smile. I can never tell her how I truly feel as long as I'm in this conflicted on my own mind. So by having her enjoy something I made, I wanted my existence to have the lasting effect on her. I mean, yeah, from a creative standpoint, it lacks substance, but there was inspiration when I made it. The reason it was such a cutesy game was because all I wanted was a single girl to enjoy it.
But in your interview, there's nothing like that.
You think I could tell them to write that? That I wrote it for a girl crush? With this body? And you know what? I agreed to do the thing as long as I didn't have to show my face. But they went ahead and did it anyway. They insisted this is what sells better. And it wasn't like I was a big shot or anything, so my objections were useless. So I'm sure you can figure it out by your own. But my outlook on the future isn't great. It's a slight stretch, but I guess that would be the reason for wanting to die. So I guess we're all pretty similar after all. Well, sorry for dampening the mood with all that. Let's patch up the little part at the end and make our way to the final stage here, shall we?
Wait. I'm not finished discussing this. I haven't been able to ask you a single thing.
If you want to discuss, let's do it later. If you still feel like it.
But
What's important right now is finishing the 7th layer. Okay, let's sing. And hope this mastermind of a creator shows himself.
Okay.
Yeah.
all together now. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Can you hear the voice?
The voice, the voice,
The voice
always there for you. The voice of fairy. Someday you shall be away. But her voice will never fade away. As memories have not gone away. Someday, when it comes to be a present days for you, remember this, I was with you. The days of warmth and peace. I shall send you the voice of a fairy through Lair, and it shall reach you true.
Well, I think we did well.
Ray.
Welcome to the entrance to the 7th layer.
It really.
Worked!
You dedicated your dedicated search for the creators worthy of praise. And your rise to action and yearning for the truth will be a driving force for you all.
Are you?
The fairy?
The illustrations in the fairy house could hardly been called realistic, and frankly, not even remotely good. But the female with braided hair before us now, I felt like she resembled her, in a way I couldn't pinpoint.
I am merely making myself appear as a fairy. I was forced to do this in order to stay in congruence with this world. I have no physical form, nor voice, yet my existence permeates everything all at once. Well, I suppose that particularity of my existence made its way into this form a bit.
But your arm. What's wrong with it?
Who or what are you?
Oh, am I? Asking is futile. Such an inquiry onto my existence would have far too broad of a meaning to be communicated.
But you're the one who did this, aren't you? You made this crazy 7th layer game. And locked all of us inside of it.
How odd. I did not intend to lock any of you in it. You being before me now means the next door is about to open. And the place it takes you will depend on your own volition. Be it your own world, or to the 7th layer, the forest of the suicidal.
Forest of the Suicidal?
Wow, you're telling me I hit the nail on the head? So 7th layer really did refer to the layer of hell. Real talk, I was just kind of speculating, not being completely serious.
It can't be. This is too unrealistic.
The word itself, unrealistic. At this point, the meaning was infinitesimal. And surely we all knew that. The fact that the female being before us even existed, given everything that we witnesses up until this point, any semblance of reality has long since been lost. So are you saying that you're some sort of servant of hell? Or the devil itself?
No, Michelle. I'm a retainer of God. Hell is not solely the lair of the devil, mind you.
A retainer of God. Well, good freaking job. Dragging some lowly humans into this absurd game. A little bored, huh?
As I had already attempted to make clear, I cannot be defined. I am an uncountable existence, and I am not something that conforms to time. And my existence, the me, the which that perpetuates to be before you is that alone. The actual me does not exist anywhere, yet everywhere all at once. This world is not one of individuals, but the only thing that have an infinite grasp and perception of what it is.
I don't understand any of this. And now, you're talking about gods and stuff? I just can't believe any of it.
How deplorably empty. Dante Alighieri recorded our world with striking accuracy. And for many centuries, people were instilled with fear of sin. But as the ages have passed, the Divine Comedy has come to be but a work of fiction.
But what world are we in? It can't be hell because that makes no sense. How is this all made?
You too are empty. How or in what way? Why? All of these questions will bring you no discernible meaning. You all have been met with an incomprehensible existence. And now you are trying to apply your logic to it. But that will only bring you meaning that pertains you to your own world and values.
So, you're a retainer of God and can do anything. Is that what you mean? If this was a mystery, people would be throwing tomatoes.
Yet, there is something that we hold as important. Not such an empty inquiry such as how this world was made, but rather, why was it made?
So there's a reason? Not just for your sick pleasure?
Sure, how foolish. Why would you assume this was for fun?
What else were you supposed to think? Seventh Lair is just a game world.
And the one who created this world, is it not you, Michelle?
No,
There is a universal law in our world. Creation, in its purest form, can only be done by Father God. I am not God, but a retainer. I am not capable of creating a world from zero. Which is why I merely borrowed your view of the world. Yet the place that those contemplating suicide is not always a game world such as this. Michelle, since you had thought of this world at one point, this is the form it took. I cannot discern whether this game world that has been created is something you would expect of a game. It merely expanded from a concept. This place could be considered an illusion. In your real world, all of you are unconscious in front of your civilization's machines.
So, when we downloaded the game from Ryume Heaven,
Your spirits, or your souls rather, were called into this world.
You said before, the force of suicidal. No way. Could we already be dead?
You needed friends. You have not taken your lives by your own hands yet. It simply means it was a highly probable outcome for you.
So it's like Emion said.
One ostracized by her supposed friends, a girl who made a world of her own. But the loneliness she still felt daily was overpowering. One, a man who could not rebound from his failures, who feared mingling with society, who led himself to destruction through drink and drugs. One, a youth plagued by the dichotomy of the mind and body, unable to find a compromise between the self and society, living days in pain. The painful emotions that you bear, one single push in a negative direction was certain to lead you to the end of your lives. I am a retainer of God, and also the attendant of the forest of the suicidal. I understand the inner turmoil of you better than you can imagine. And through divine guidance, those souls have been brought together by an electronic platform. Like moths to a light, but we awaited was not light. I too was drawn to that place. As I watched over your emotions and behavior. What you What you understood and what you did not? Is it possible that not even we knew that?
Oh, okay.
I felt
on one hand that I understood her, but also that I was lost. The discomfort of not knowing what to ask or say growing. A long silence enveloped all of us. Let me try and make sense here.
by all means, Michelle.
So you're not a person, but an existence in the realm of God. Also the attendant at the force of suicidal. You don't have the power to create this world, so it's an illusion created based on my ideas for a game. And all of us gather here for those who contemplated suicide.
That is correct. How good that you understood so quickly.
But hang on. There's one thing that isn't clicking here. Why am I here? I never contemplated suicide in my life. Wanted nothing more than to return this whole time. I have a reason that I must return. I can't have her worry about me. Since I have Giselle, I have no reason to want to end my life. Did you need my vision for a game? Is that why you called me here?
I said moments ago that your interpretation was correct. While my words may lack certain specificity, you have one crucial misunderstanding left within you.
What do you mean? Can you stop speaking so vaguely?
All of you gathered here, as I said before, are those who are one step away from self-destruction. Meaning, if something did not spur you along, you would not have committed suicide. Allow me to tell you the reason I prepared this world. It is not important how it was made. However, for what purpose is more important than anything.
Then, for what purpose was it made? What purpose did you send us to an illusory world?
It was to save you.
Save us?
What are you saying? We went through such hardships, yet you say it was to save us.
Perhaps you mistake benevolence for malevolence.
No, it was a guaranteed way to save you all. I am the attendant at the Force of the Suicidal. As part of our methodology, we do not accept such thoughts but dispel them.
So you mean you wanted to prevent the suicide?
Not only you all, but I've interfered with many who strove towards self-slaughter, and as such I have prevented such outcomes uncountable times. However, interfering with you all did not go as planned, and you all came to the brink. You, guided by an invariability evil will, having no time to ponder the alternative, were being sucked rapidly into the world of the dead.
What do you mean, an evil will?
For you and others weak like you are able to be easily infected by emotions. And particularly if that emotion is one that desires death. Your desire for death was casted upon you by a certain being.
Wait.
Which is the reason I created the 7th layer and interfered with your electronic world. And for the electronic data that was originally published on the first day of April, I replaced it with 7th layer. Your lives were all temporarily saved.
I told you to wait. You make it sound like...
It means that you're all about to be killed by Michelle.
I was trying to kill them?
What? Why would Dark Dork?
That can't be true.
Michelle, by some interpretations, made a masterpiece. By channeling his own malice and desperation into data. Those with the desire for death would have taken their own lives with the final push from his creation. That was the anticipated future for all of you.
Wait. What do you mean? Why would I ever bring myself to do something like that? Don't just make things up as you go. I would never do something like that.
Yes, as you are now, I believe you certainly would not. You are not evil at heart. If anything, you are much closer to a good Samaritan in nature. However, no matter how benevolent you may be, an overwhelming cause could lead you to fall.
A cause? I can't think of anything like that. What cause could there have been? What cause could it possibly there been?
The cause was...
Me on your mute.
Wait, Michelle, don't listen to her. Ah, damn, it's starting to come together now.
More desperation.
Wait, Michelle, don't listen to her. Ah, damn, it's starting to come together now. Say no more, Fairy. You already saved us. Let's leave it at that. Just take us back to reality already.
Hey, am I on?
It's fine. You don't need to hear any more of this. Let's all get out of the 7th layer together. No one's going to the forest of the suicidal.
I cannot allow that. You who have attempted, or rather should I say, who desires suicide. You three may return home. But for the one who had already committed the act, you have no other choice but to enter 7th Lair.
Already?
Michelle Bolliger is no longer among the living.
What?
What?
Yes, along with the game data infused with your death. You initiated the suicide of others.
No way. Michelle is dead?
And the cause for your suicide became a powerful motivation for your final creation. That ended up being a masterpiece. One that would influence others who had similar desire for death.
What could that be?
To put it briefly,
Stop it. Say no more.
it was.
Stop it now, Fairy.
The death of your lover. I had taken that memory from you temporarily. Which is why I took the memories of the death of your lover as well. And now, I will return them to you.
Oh, I see. That's why Imion. That's why you're getting so flustered just now. Oh, right. Now I remembered. No, the whole of my memory is coming back. I had been talking with him about it for so long. The time she collapsed, up until her life was lost. About what I could do or what I should do. Right up until she died. I depended on him. Now I remembered. I remember why she sang the song The Fairy. I remembered it all. After we officially became a couple, my lifestyle changed a bit. I didn't plan to quit making games, and I even felt like I was ready to make a good one. I was also thinking about getting a real job. My intentions were good, but a 27-year-old with no reputable working experience could just walk into a job in this world. So, after some thought, I started working a non-contracted job. What I chose was editing. It was probably because I felt need to be a part of the creative process. I slacked when it came to updating Rayum Heaven. Mion teased me for being busy in a sack. That may have been true to some extent, but the biggest reason was that I was quite busy with work. The next game I wanted to make was a big one. I had trouble bringing my ideas into focus, but I wanted to make something Giselle would like. Going a step further, I wanted to base the game around her image. An illusory world that fit her captivating jade eyes. It'd even be okay to make a game for her alone. Like some authors wrote specifically for their wife or child, a game creator could do the same. That intention could be the very thing I need as a motivational force. What I thought of before was appearance or how the user would feel, but I would only think of Giselle. It may take some time, but I feel like in 2013, I could make something good. That Christmas, I spent it with a lover for the first time in my life. Despite always having to bag on those stupid couples and their stupid relationships, in that position now, I enjoyed it to the fullest. I realized just how petty it was. To suit the season, many would reserve a fancy restaurant and then maybe a lavish hotel afterwards, but we decided to stay local, only eating at a slightly better place than usual, then relaxed on a movie we rented at home. I liked the movie The Umbrellas of Cherbourg. She said she wanted to watch it with me. I didn't feel as good to watch as a couple, so we went with Young Girls Rochefort. This was a great movie with scores from Michael Legrand. She enjoyed watching it the whole way through, and that made me happy. I'm sure days like this would continue to next year. Odd couples in love undoubtedly thought the same. I had to be truly twisted to think of anything else during a special day like this. It wasn't until a month later. I think most were still in New Year's spirit. With a voice drenched in confusion, fear, and shock, she told me over the phone.
They said that I have cancer.